up, y'all? Hold on. I'm trying to start up the Twitch chat, but I'm in a different chair, so it's kind of like it's gonna be harder for me to sit there and actually have the chat up. Alright. So this is gonna be my Steeler franchise. I'm starting our first game is against the Browns. Alright,
start your week by meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards, but also higher
We'll make the playoffs. We'll at least make the playoffs, I guarantee that. Okay, let's go. Here we go, it's Antonio Brown. Taking on Jarvis Landry, Le'Veon Bell.
Nowhere to go but up. Hey, it's the coach. This is week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the new look Cleveland Browns with former Bill Tyrod Taylor at the helm. They're in for a stern test against the reigning AFC North champs, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll be back at halftime with a look at games in progress. But first, let's get you to the land. Standing by, our guys in the booth, Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, an early season tilt, and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. Their 36-year-old quarterback brings him out there. He'll be calling the shots in his 15th season now. It's Ben Roethlisberger.
And when you just sit and look at the raw numbers, you actually kick back and nod in appreciation about the career Ben Roethlisberger has had. Went over 50,000 passing yards last year, 8th all-time. But what he wants more than anything, one more run at the Super Bowl where he's won twice previously.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Michael Kendricks, the linebacker, there to get him down. And let's take a look at the Steeler offense.
A big reason this team led the league in offense, their offensive line. Monster strength. 3 Pro Bowlers last year in Alejandro Villanueva, David DeCastro, and Marquise Pouncey. Kept their quarterbacks upright to throw it downfield and carved a lot of holes for their runners.
On second down, Roethlisberger. On the left side, it's McDonald. And down he'll go at the 25. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Third and 2. Now Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Room to run past midfield. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script's still done, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017, and I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. But Charles, Le'Veon Bell, 26 going on 27, and the shelf life of these NFL running backs seems to be getting shorter and shorter. How long can he go at this torrid pace?
Usually we say 30 is kind of the line of demarcation for a running back. But Le'Veon Bell played all 16 games in 2017, takes great care of himself off the field. I think he's got a chance to break through that 30-year-old mark, and in a big way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On second down, it's Bell. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Derek Kindred there to get a hand on that one. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does that mean, break out the, just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
This one taken from the center. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. That will get our first update of the afternoon for the Meadowlands. And an early advantage in that one for the Giants. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. On first down, it's Taylor. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Taylor. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And trying to give a lift to this offense today will be the Duke, the former Cane, Duke Johnson.
Comes from a great tradition of runners at Miami of Florida. He's one of the best ones we've seen in recent years.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Taylor now to throw on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep for the Steelers, Antonio Brown.
Tony.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Steelers making their way out. It's sort of an interesting offseason for them. You at times get the sense that there's not always complete harmony. But, boy, when you get everyone together and that offense is humming, there's something to watch.
They almost feel like a team that they actually use that works for them, right? Different guys want the ball. Different guys want attention. And then when it's focused on them, they tend to produce. Now, I think on the defensive side of the ball, they got a great rookie season out of T.J. Watt at outside linebacker. But I'm hearing whispers this offseason that Bud Dupree, another outside linebacker, is due for a big season. And if so, they could be back to being known as Blitzburg. So 1 quarter in the
books on NFL kickoff weekend. 3-0 is our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Bell. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Hey, what's up, Casey?
2, but that's all they needed for the first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Here's Roethlisberger. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
On third down, Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield, but when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Here we go. Let's go.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell from 4 yards out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows to 10-0. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns heading out on
Yeah, if only I can average the 3 viewers.
It's been 10 straight years of losing seasons.
Because it's my last try. If I don't get it after this month, I'm done.
Feels like there is some
I'm just going to do
Is it
YouTube.
warranted?
It'll be warranted if they can translate all of that optimism, the draft choices, the free agent pickups, the molding of a team into winning a game and then turning it into at least a modest winning streak. They have a great opportunity here in the opener against the Pittsburgh Steelers, their hated rival. That will make everyone
I appreciate
feel better,
that,
not just
though,
the
Jay.
organization.
It's
but
just
all the fans
frustrating,
that
you know.
surround them.
Well, yeah, but I have to stream. Don't I have to stream for a certain amount of hours? Like if I keep the 3 for a half hour, which I'm at 22 right now, I'm at 22 minutes. But don't you have to I have to keep streaming though.
Tremendous blocking by the
Yeah, my
interior
stats
offensive
reset.
line. They didn't just gash
Like
him there.
they should have
blasted
reset
him,
like
gaping hole for him to gallop through.
like a
I think
week
if he
ago.
comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
A first down carry here for Johnson.
Yeah, you ain't going nowhere, boy.
Downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. More from Cleveland after this. A reminder coming up at the half, we hook up with a new guy, Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis, and more importantly this year, scores and stats from around the league here in week 1.
Wait, I thought
So do
that
not press that skip
those
button.
those stats automatically changed over.
Now they'll throw with Taylor. That's Njoku over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the
I thought the
50
only stats that reset were
45
the.
in enemy territory. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Now Taylor on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. And tapping those toes, he
They
tried
cannot
to get
wait.
both in bounds.
You guys
He
know
could
what
not
starts
do
this
it.
Saturday, though, right?
Tap dance parlance
Buckeye
did not
football.
complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. Put a little sand down on the stage.
Then I think the week of the 11th, that's when regular season
Take your word
football
for it, my man. Another throw
starts.
on 2nd down, and this
Oh
one
no, I don't give a
incomplete
crap
as
about
well.
free.
Now
Honest to
they
God, I
face
don't
a
like
3rd
wrestling
and 10
anymore, to be
after
honest. I'm just doing it
back-to-back
predictionally
incompletions.
because nobody else will run it.
On 3rd down, Taylor. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Bud Dupree able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up
Like,
4th
I have nobody
down.
else to run the
This
wrestling
Pittsburgh
prediction league,
defense
so.
always keeping
Because I was
the
being
offensive line
serious.
on their
Roman Reigns
toes,
won.
or I guess on their
Roman
heels
Reigns
and
won the
back.
Universal title. I'm
Certainly
done.
got pressure, aren't they? At 56 sacks as a unit in 2017, which led the NFL. They certainly live up to their nickname, which is Blitzburg.
And Le'Veon Bell making his way back out onto the field now. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Like all wrestling, like even freaking the indie. Like, I'm not actually not technically doing all in. I'm not even gonna do ROH.
Again, it's Bell. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin with an AFC clash up in the Northeast. Baltimore playing host to Buffalo. And it's the Bills who have the lead in that one. The Bills looking to get off to a hot start, and a road win would help them do just that. From there, let's get to the Meadowlands to check on the Giants at home at MetLife Stadium. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. The Jaguars looking to get their season off on the right foot. They've got the lead on the road. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals looking for the win on the road in Week 1. In the game you've been watching, it was Ben Roethlisberger who led the way offensively in the first half. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Around the NFL, second quarter in Indianapolis, and the Bengals out to the early advantage. Andy Dalton, a single touchdown pass to this point in that one. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. A gain of 32 that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described.
Music on.
Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. It's Taylor. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll run it. Here's Hyde. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
They'll throw on first down with Taylor. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku. And it's second down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. The touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And the blitz does come. Taylor hit. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, you know, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it's a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
Back to the ground. This time it's high. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. To throw on 3rd down. Taylor. And this is going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. We have not seen much on offense here for either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they?
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point now by Boswell. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Again, it's Hyde. And very little
Is that
room to
Carlos
maneuver.
Hyde?
He'll get this down to about the 39.
Oh, that is Carlos Hyde.
And they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming
Casey
up.
he went back to Ohio.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Taylor now on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now let's discuss Antonio Brown as he heads back out there now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Easy, easy.
Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup. And now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the 1st down. A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. They'll try to fire up the running game with Hyde. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the fourth. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. David Njoku was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Taylor incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Second and 10 now. It's Taylor. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now Taylor. And that's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He completes it to Bryant. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And an alley to run. Got some real estate inside the 30. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a first.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quitting him.
0.
Meanwhile, a throw by Taylor is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Terrell Edmonds. And they are going to set up shop at the
Oh yeah, it's all right. I mean, in Madden 18, you know, my run game was like I would get like 200 running yards. Dude, I can't really run this game because they don't have the turbo. Like you can't just randomly turbo. You can only do it in open field.
After it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on too.
No doubt about it. They're excited about where they are in this game.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And now running right through it. Takes this one across the 30.
See, I only have 69 rushing yards with Bell.
But Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage.
After this, I'm going to play Ultimate Team. I don't feel like switching
about
games.
what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. On the left side, it's McDonald. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
I was going to start a new NBA season, but that means I have to switch games.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll try and run for it with Bell.
Sure
They'll
hurt
push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
And the Browns getting set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going.
As you've seen, the Eagles started out with a dub.
One thing I think that's
Fly,
safe to
Eagles,
say
fly.
defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because
Unless
of
they
that,
face the
it's been
Steelers in the
very
Super
hard
Bowl
for them
this
to
year, and
move
it'll
the
be
ball
die,
because
Eagles,
you're
die.
not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
Stairway to 7,
The
boys.
second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
When everything is in sync on defense, that means everyone's communicating really well, and sometimes it's nonverbal. They just know that when a receiver's in one spot, this person may have him, and he's in another spot. The next defender.
Actually,
may
a
have
coworker,
him, and it
he's
slows
actually an
the
Eagles
passing
fan.
lanes down.
He was
It
like,
works so difficult
I
to
told
find
him,
a
you know,
creative deliver the
he knows I'm a
football.
Steelers
They
fan.
made it tough on
He was like,
him
man,
all
can you
game
name,
Critical
you
one
know,
here if they're
5
gonna have
Steelers
any
players?
shot at
So, you
this
know,
thing.
I sit there, I tell him, I go like T.J. Watt, Ryan Shazier, Cameron Hayward, freaking David Castro, which is a offensive lineman. Now, why in the hell would I know offensive lineman? But he did tell me to don't name Le'Veon Bell, Roethlisberger, and whatchamacallit, and Antonio Brown. So I say Bud Dupree,
We thought he was in for maybe a career day, not the case.
Marquise Pouncey. I think that's what it's something like that. But then I go like, dude, I could sit there and I could tell you who the quarterback was when I first started watching Steelers football. And he said, wait, he was the quarterback. And I said Cordell Stewart. He was like, oh, that's when y'all sucked. I'm saying. We only had, when I was a Steelers fan, the Steelers only had 4 Super Bowl rings.
Not as elusive as he used to be, but still, trying to get him down, tough for any defender.
So it's like, I hate when people do that. They stick on bandwagon. It's like, no. Like, I watched the Steelers when they were bad. When they only had 4. So technically, we didn't have the most Super Bowls at that time because it was the Cowboys.
They've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Or no, not the Cowboys, the 49ers, wasn't it?
But you got to figure now.
Somebody has 5 right now. It's like the Cowboys or the 49ers.
Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Roethlisberger. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll try and run it in with Bell. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Second and goal.
So we start the season 1 now, boys. I think you can officially say. He's had a horrible game. Let's just keep that 69 yards.
Planted in the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. His pass caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Bob.
I do kind of want to play NBA, though. Because I'm not getting the new one. Maybe. Because I was thinking about going, trying to get signed with the NBA 2K League. Which, if you guys didn't know, the winner of the NBA 2K League this year was the Knicks gaming community. Oh, not a gaming community, gaming club or whatever. The Knicks ended up winning. The Knicks faced, I think they faced Heat Check, which is the Miami Heat one. Oh, man.
My goodness. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
And the Steelers take the dub.
We get to call together so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here, an entire season. We get into the playoffs, to the Super Bowl. I was really excited. I could barely sleep last night. I can't imagine being a player.
So for Pittsburgh, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll return home next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So the Steelers went. All right, guys, we're gonna just play Madden Ultimate Team because I wanna sit there and I wanna build a team. Oh, head coach Ryan Armour. Let's go, boys.
Now, let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
No, I do want a bear. Oh, I wonder. I'm going to try this. Hold on. Casey's probably knowing what I'm going to do with this. Love the animation. Oh, yeah. Alright. Let's see if I can do this. Because if I can get him, dude, I will actually be kind of content. JT Barrett for Josh Dobbs. JT Barrett. Boys, we now have JT Barrett on the Steelers. Alright, so that's what I usually do. Texans. I'm gonna try Braxton Miller from the Ohio State University. Let's go, boys. And we'll give them, let's see. We'll give him James Washington. Alright, we're starting to make the Buckeye team. This is awesome. Now this is the one player I'm pretty sure I can't get. Yep, there he is, boys. Joey Bosa. From the Ohio State University. But can we pick him up on the Steelers? Which I would totally give up, like, I don't know. Yeah, no, they didn't want him. Alright, guys, well, we just added to our team. Alright, here, let's advance the week.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
We now have JT Barrett from the Ohio State University. If you guys did not know that, JT Barrett helped take the Ohio State Buckeyes to the national championship. Yep, JT Barrett is now a Steeler, and we have Braxton Miller. Alright, so week 2, we face the Kansas City Chiefs. We are in Pittsburgh. We're the only team in the AFC North that won their game. See, AFC North. The Ravens lost to, I don't know, I don't care. We're playing Madden Ultimate Team. And for those of you that don't know, read this. The authorities have confirmed that we lost 2 respected members of our community in Sunday's event, Elijah Trueboy Clayton and Taylor Spot Me Please Robertson. Their deaths are an unconceivable tragedy, and we offer our deepest sympathy to the family and those injured, to everyone affected by this. Many of us at the EA knew Elijah and Taylor well, and their positive and competitive spirit and respect for other players were evident to everyone. They earned the whatever, I don't know, I can't read, of all who watched them compete, and we will miss them greatly. We are committed to support the family members through this difficult time. There will be no Madden Ultimate Team content updated again today. We intend to resume our updates to you on Wednesday, August 29th. We will continue to inform you on future updates here and our social channels, Madden 19. Guys, please pray. Wait, no, there ain't no praying. There ain't no such thing. Never mind. Just think about them. Keep them in your thoughts. Alright. So this is my Madden Ultimate team so far. Alright. My quarterback is none other than Devin Wade from Longshot. My halfback is Jay Jordan. You know who that guy is. That's my halfback. Wide receiver, Longshot. Antonio Brown from Longshot. Wendell Chase from Longshot. Tito Flavors from Longshot. My tight end is Julius Thomas. My offensive line. My defense. Oh man, Ray Lewis. Oh yeah, I have Ryan Shazier apparently. Ray Lewis though, the beast. And this is my defensive line. Oh no, yeah, this is my defensive line. Right here. My cornerbacks. My kicker. And my punter. Alright, so right now... Oh, we can actually buy a pack right now. Alright, guys. I will do this live on stream. I will do this. We will buy a pack. No, not that pack. Browse the store. Alright. Alright, Jordan, you watching? Are you still there? I want you to experience this with me, Jordan. This is a bonding moment. Alright. Alright, you ready? Because you know more about football than I do. Here we go. We got Trent Cannon, the halfback for the New York Jets. He is the rookie. We have Stephen McClare. He is the safety for the Redskins. Oh, the Lions? Oh, yeah, the Lions. Goal player, Justin Hunter, wide receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got Krishan Hogan, wide receiver for the Colts. And then we got Tristan DeCloud. Alright, so our goal player is Justin Hunter from the Steelers, which is... Oh, yeah, dude, that's understandable, dude. I should probably save up for the Gary pack. Alright, so we're going to try the gold player. We automatically get one gold player. Alright, here we go. Who we gonna get? We're gonna get T.Y. McGill, left end for the Kansas City Chiefs. Alright. So let's update our thing. We are currently 68 overall. Let me take that chemistry off though. Generate best chemistry. No, I don't want to activate that. It's a long shot. It's a long shot. Oh. Alright, now we're at 69. Alright, let's earn some more coins, boys. Let's do solo challenges. I've been doing the campaign. Right now, we've gone past the Bears and the Bengals, and now we're on the Seahawks. So, our next challenge is pass for a touchdown. Bounce back from your loss in the last game by taking control of this game early on. Pass for a touchdown on your first drive to earn a silver fullback. The scoring touchdown play is the only one that must be a passing play. Oh, all right. Here we go, boys. Steeler Nation.
You're looking to recover from your loss to the Bears in Chicago last week, so you need to really seize control in this game early on.
Here we go. Arky, are you still there?
And the Steelers, they're ready to rock on 1st and 10. Devin turns and hands it off. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
Dude, this is why I love Devin Wade. Alright, you're about to check right here. This is why I like Devin Wade. Yeah, I'm going for a slant. But this is why I love Devin Wade.
To establish the running game early.
Second down, Devin will throw it. Eluding the pressure run. Runs over it. And he'll be taken down, but not before
Devin Wade with 11-yard rush.
A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Devin showing off his running ability. Charles, you and I have talked about it ad nauseum. That's what he has in his arsenal.
Yeah, he's a secret weapon to those who haven't seen him yet. You and I knew he could do that. Everyone else is going to find out.
First and 10, Devin Wade back to pass.
Come on.
Muscles him off, and he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Wade's speed a bit deceptive, isn't it?
It really is, because you never think he's that fast until he goes past you. I think a lot of it is attributed to the fact that he's very smooth in what he does.
First and 10, Devin Wade drops back.
Oh, throw the ball.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Devin will throw on second down. Flush to his right. Wide open to Tito Flavors. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. That play by Devin brings up a new set of downs. Nice catch as well. Good connection.
Yeah, I like what you mentioned. The key part of it, a new set of downs. Well done.
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. First and 10 at the 19. Devin's going to hand this one off.
Thank you.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation?
Boys, probably
we were talking
day
about one
tomorrow.
of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. You wanted to start the game off strong. That's exactly what you did. What an excellent opening drive, especially that spectacular touchdown pass at the end there.
Joe Courage, the fullback for the Packers. A level master collectible. Every time you level up, use it to upgrade level master Ricky Williams. Oh, thanks, Snow Bear. Guys, I really do appreciate it. Cause like honestly, God, this is my last try. Like if I don't get affiliate this time, this month, I'm done. I'm like I hate to be like that, but like I guess since like I've had the Xbox One, I've had the Xbox One longer than Alpha, Arkham, you know, Dark Knight, even Styx and Abby, and yet, you know, I've been streaming. I have been streaming, but, you know, I didn't know about the whole, you know, I wasn't trying to get affiliate per se. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know how to do it either. Well, you know, once I started streaming, you know, I would only just use Twitch to record games. So, I mean, I've been streaming since, like, October of 2000, like 16. Oh, wait, no, scratch that. It's like 2014. I'm the only one. Yeah. Yeah. But I might as well just like stop, because I think that's what my issue is. I'll sit there and like play different games, and then like I just lose the veer. Like I usually can play one game a night, and then just leave it at that. Plus, I have to remember too, I have to go to work in the morning. I wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it.
Vanquish, thanks for the host, bud. Not the host, the follow. Welcome to the MV3 movement. Welcome to the Armor Club. Wait, what do I have to do? Oh, by the way, Jordan, guess what happened?
And the Seahawks offense, 1st and 10, getting ready to go. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So, since I follow share with Eric, you're never going to guess what game Eric got.
Receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. toss it out to Carson. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he's going to go out of bounds. He takes this one down shy of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line.
What am I supposed to do? I have a feeling I wasn't supposed to. Oh, no, they're allow only. Alright, so how many rushing?
Scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing
They only have
pass,
like
show
what?
this check down.
Couple?
Maybe later on you heave one deep and you catch him close to the spot.
An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Wilson on first down. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
This will be caught at about the 5. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
He'll get it up the middle. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And Janikowski bangs it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for. But the great thing about how this works is Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge, you can always restart and try again. We'll see you next time.
Oh, okay, so apparently I wasn't like... That's poop.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. His throw incomplete. The tight end, Ed Dixon, was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
On third down, that's Carson. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for them.
I suck.
And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. Penny, a 1st down carry. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Come on.
Finds his man, Goldwood.
That's bullshit.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10. Just
That's
shy of the 5
bullshit.
and 6.
Bullshit.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll dump it off to Procise. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now it's Wilson, and that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Now Wilson, gonna throw on 3rd and goal. And he's gonna go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
And Janikowski bangs it through. And they are on the ball.
And I failed the challenge again because they scored
Not the
a...
results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. We'll see you again.
Alright, one more time, guys. If I can't get this time, I'm switching to NBA.
Getting set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's in.
So if I switch to NBA, you just stay in here because I'm switching games real quick.
I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up.
All right, never mind.
Because otherwise, this
Because it's
defense
actually...
can gang up on the run and shut them down.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too
No, I'm
much.
probably still going to play NBA after this challenge.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now Brown. .42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And the Steelers set to take the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it.
Jay's gonna go. He's at the 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jay with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. And always
Why did you just do that? I probably could have just like ran the clock.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Tyler Lockett now with a return. Then he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On first down, Wilson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
On first down, Procise. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. On second down, Wilson. A minute 59 to go in the first half. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. On third down, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. The 40. The 20. 10. 5.
To the days of just getting a fumble recovery. Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5.
Set, blue, 43.
They'll try to run with a J. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
They'll give it to him up the middle. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Alert, alert.
Devin with a give. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.
All right, I'm gonna go get another beer and let NBA. Hold on, I'll let NBA start up. I'll let NBA start the stream, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.